that's our mission at FormAssembly. Our mission is to help organizations collect, use, and be good stewards of the personal data entrusted to them. Now, there's something quite special we want to share with you today. AI is, of course, on everybody's mind. It's changing the way we work. It's changing how we learn, how we get things done, how we find information. And what about how we share information? So we've been thinking and we've been looking ahead to try to understand what AI means to the future of data collection. And before we get any further, I want to share the principles that are guiding our work around AI. Data stewardship is part of our mission statement, and that includes using AI responsibly. AI is not the answer to everything, but when it's applicable, we want a human-centered AI that keeps you in control. We want the AI to work transparently. We want to respect the privacy and security of personal data. And we want to respect your own compliance requirements. And so last year, we launched Faye, our AI assistant designed to help you build data workflows. It's still a work in progress. Faye is getting pretty good at building forms. It's getting better at building entire workflows and setting up connectors. And we'll continue to improve it until it fulfills the full vision of a companion that can answer your questions and work on your behalf. And if Faye is helping you, the FormAssembly user, the next evolution is using AI to help your respondents, to help the people who are interacting with your forms and sharing data with you. And this is a very intriguing and very exciting new direction. We're going to show a few concrete examples of what we envision, and we'd love your feedback. So without further ado, I'll pass it on to Oscar, our platform product manager at FormAssembly, who will walk you through a few use cases.
Thank you so much, Cedric. As you all just heard, our mission is evolving. We are moving beyond just being a platform for forms to becoming your system of choice for data stewardship. We've all experienced it, that wall of questions that leads to form fatigue and high abandonment rates. We want to change that dynamic with intake agents. Think of these agents as a personalized AI designed to streamline data intake without sacrificing structure and quality. Intake agents are highly brandable and configurable. You can apply these agents to a single workflow or use them to interface with multiple workflows at a time, giving your audience a familiar name to interact with, acting as a true extension of your brand. Through simple configuration, you give the agent prompts and context to control their attitude, vocabulary, and end goals. It understands your objectives and guides your users through natural conversation, all while collecting that data perfectly, ready for your systems of record like Salesforce or HubSpot. So let's take a look at 3 ways that intake agents are going to change the game. Let's start with the high-stress scenario. Imagine you're a homeowner standing in a flooded kitchen. You don't have the mental bandwidth to navigate a bunch of static fields on your phone. You don't want a form to fill out. You need a partner. And getting to that partner needs to be frictionless. Imagine this entire experience you're about to see is triggered simply by tapping a Submit a Claim button on your website. We're going to start with the experience itself to show you how a voice agent handles that homeowner's insurance claim the moment that button is clicked. So let's take a look.
I'll get the current state of your claim intake session now. Hi there, I'm Alex from Acme Insurance. I'm here to help you file your homeowner's claim. I understand this might be a stressful time, so let's work through this together smoothly. To get started, can you tell me what happened? Just describe the incident in your own words. What caused the damage to your home?
A pipe just burst under the kitchen sink this morning around 6:15 a.m., and there is an inch of water all over the floor. It's a huge mess.
I'm so sorry to hear about the flooding in your kitchen. Let's get this sorted out quickly for you. I'm going to fill in what you've told me. A pipe burst in your kitchen this morning at 6:15 a.m. with water damage. Now let me ask, is your home still safe to live in, or is it uninhabitable right now?
Yeah, we can still live here, but the hardwood floors are ruined.
Thanks for letting me know. I'll mark that your home is still habitable. Now, do you have a rough estimate of how much damage this caused? For example, are we talking a few $100s, a few thousand, or more?
I guess maybe $8,000 in damage.
Got it. $8,000. I'll note that down. What's your policy number? You can find it on the top right of your declaration page. It usually starts with HO, followed by 8 digits.
My policy number is HO 876-54321.
Perfect. And what's the name of the primary insured person on the policy?
My name is Jane Smith.
Thanks, Jane. And what's your date of birth?
My birthday is October 12th, 1984, and the last 4 digits of my social are 9876.
Great. One last thing. Do you have a police report number for this incident, or did you report it to anyone?
No, I haven't reported it to police, and anything that you need to do, I consent to.
That's fine. A police report isn't needed for a water damage claim like this. I'm going to finalize everything now. Perfect. Let me summarize what we've collected. You've authorized us to inspect the property and confirmed all information is accurate. Does everything look correct?
Yes, it does.
Excellent. Let me submit your claim now. Your claim has been submitted successfully. You should expect to hear from us within 48 hours to schedule a property inspection. In the meantime, document the damage with photos if you can, and try to prevent any further water damage, like turning off the water at the main if the leak is still active. Is there anything else I can help you with?
No, that's it. Just please hurry.
I completely understand. We'll prioritize your claim. Jane, you did everything right, and our team will be in touch very soon to help you get this resolved. Take care, and thank you for choosing Acme Insurance.
So what we just saw was a comprehensive guided interaction. The respondent was able to speak naturally, and the agent was able to listen and interpret what they said. And that wasn't some new way of creating an interaction. That agent is just layered upon an existing workflow and form here at FormAssembly. So there's very little that you need to do in order to get access to this powerful new feature. And the true benefit here is how the agent takes that conversational information and perfectly structures and reorganizes it into a tidy response record like you're familiar with here at FormAssembly, perfectly ready to be integrated in the rest of your workflow and send that data off to your system of record. We prioritize the human experience without losing the data integrity with intake agents. Now, what happens when the user isn't in a crisis, but maybe they're confused? Let's take a look at another way that intake agents can be used. So we know that complexity is the enemy of completion. For something like a financial aid application, a student might be staring at terms they've never seen before, just as they're about to accomplish one of the biggest milestones in their educational career. So instead of leaving the page to Google terms like dependency status or student ID applicability, and potentially abandoning the workflow altogether, the student has an expert guide sitting right next to them on the form. Let's watch in this use case as the student asks for a definition and the agent provides a concise, plain English explanation instantly. This is expertise at the point of friction. You'll see completion rates climb because we're moving the help text out of a tiny tooltip and transforming knowledge into an active, intelligent conversation. So here we have our student filling out their financial aid application. They're working through this application, but they're going to hit a couple walls. Notice how they make use of the sidecar view here and ask questions, say, do I need a student ID in order to even submit this application? And the agent, with its knowledge and context of the form, is able to respond and say, no, you don't need that right now. You can still complete this form and submit it successfully. As the student moves on, maybe they need to ask for more clarification. The agent is going to provide hand-holding and expertise right there on screen. So when a form is complex, overwhelming, or the audience really just doesn't want to interact with a super long form, this agent can help to act as a safety net, answering their questions and helping them to feel confident as they fill out the rest of this form together. The benefit here is that we reduce friction and significantly increase those submission rates because of that safety net. Finally, let's talk about our power users. For the professional who fills out the exact same form 10 times a day, a traditional form isn't a guide. It's really a speed bump. It slows them down. So in a home inspection report scenario, the shift from form filling to voice-based conversational AI moves the inspector from being a data entry clerk into a hands-free expert. The inspector can narrate as they are observing and moving around the house. Let's see how this works as the inspector is inspecting utility closet. They're not looking at a screen, they're just talking to the agent.
I'll retrieve the form to get started with recording your water heater inspection findings. Ready to go? Tell me what you're seeing with this water heater and I'll get everything recorded.
Okay, I'm moving on to the utility closet for the water heater inspection. We're looking at a gas-powered Bradford White unit. Looks like it's a 40-gallon tank. The temperature and pressure relief valve is present, and the discharge pipe is properly installed, terminating near the floor drain. I don't see any signs of leaks, but there is some minor corrosion present on the cold water intake valve. The gas venting system is completely intact. Overall condition is satisfactory, but I'll add a note to monitor that minor corrosion.
One thing, I didn't catch the age of the unit. How old is that Bradford White, or do you have a manufacture date?
Yeah, let me check the data plate here. It looks like the manufacturing date is 2018, so it's about 8 years old.
Got it. Water heater inspection is all logged and ready to submit. Perfect. Your water heater inspection is submitted. You're all set.
And just like that, the inspection is completely logged. No tapping through on the screens or hunting for the right drop downs, just a natural hands-free conversation that results in a perfectly complete inspection, including prompts where you might have missed some data. The agent will interject and say, hey, can you follow up and tell me what that manufacturing date is, as you saw there? So whether you're helping a stressed homeowner, guiding a confused student, or empowering your power users out in the field, intake agents fundamentally change how we think about data collection. So we are incredibly proud of what we're building, and we cannot wait to see what you build with it.